Good morning. It's early. I'm out here on the interstate, heading back down to Bluefields, Nicaragua. A little bit after 4:30. Got to fly down to Miami and then down to Managua. So it's going to be a long day. Once I'm in Managua, I'm going to try to hit one of the big construction stores, Sensa or something like that. Pick up a weed eater, paint sprayer. Not certain if that will come through because I still haven't finalized shipping over to the east side, since I'm not going to be able to get that on the little plane. But yeah, hope a good day of travel, and I'll try to get some good clips along the way. Just closing up for the night. Very long day. Flew down to Miami, then down to Managua. Good flights. When we got to Miami, went over to my gate to go to Managua and actually saw some family there. They were heading out to Bighorn Island, so it was good to catch up with them. Then they moved their gate across the concourse, so we had a little walk, but only delayed by a few minutes. Got to Managua pretty much problem-free. Walked over to La Cocina with my family, made sure they got all checked in on time. From there, came over here to the hotel and need to run out and find a couple tools to start all the work out at Pointine. One of the guys here does cab service also. It's like $30 for 3 hours, and we ran out and hit, man, look at 2 Sensas, 3 Sensas, and a Walmart. distances, I need to get a paint sprayer and a weed eater. I honestly thought that the paint sprayer was going to be a little harder than to get a decent weed eater. Found a paint sprayer at the first place, good price, and could not find a decent weed eater. They either were too small, looking for battery operated. They were either too small or they were the big double-handed, brush cutter sort of one. So wasn't able to pick up a brush trimmer, a weed eater. We'll try something in Bluefields, maybe see if we can get somebody to order one. But that was nice. Like I said, we drove around Managua. Got to see hadn't been around Managua for quite a while, so it was nice to be able to go around there and see some of the sights. It was definitely worth the time to wander around and check everything out, kind of learn some of the area. Just a couple of the other updates. What else did I see cruising around Managua? There are a lot of interesting things to see out there. I actually got a little brief clip. I don't know if it'll show up very well. There was a guy in the middle of the road that had his own little circus thing set up. He was doing a running dive roll through a flaming tube in the middle of the road. To go car to car and ask for money. That was kind of interesting. Other than that, there's some other odd little clips I'll put in there. It's just a lot of activity when you're out driving around. Pretty busy around Managua. Another interesting thing, the Walmart, I wish I had better clips of it. The Walmart was actually two-story. It was built so you would park underneath. So it's a two-story Walmart. You park underneath and then you walk up a very long ramp to go into the Walmart. So very secure design. Interesting. I don't know if it was just because of the space that they had to build on, or if it was just specifically designed with that security in mind. Wish I had better clips of it, but yeah, that's the way the Walmart's set up down here. So probably a few other interesting things down here. If I think of any of the good clips, I'll add them in here. Anyway, haven't had much sleep. Didn't really eat that much today either way. So came back, had some dinner, excellent dinner. And just been trying to catch up on some little things, catch up on some family stuff. It's raining, waiting a little bit to see if the rain would let up. But anyway, stepped outside, just mostly light drizzle, getting on the lens a little bit, but it's all good. Getting ready to wind down for the night. One more early flight in the morning over to the east side. I'll be in Bluefields, meeting family there. And hopefully be able to swing by to Alcadilla, pick up my letter for the backfill, and then maybe meet a couple contractors about demolition bids. So we'll see how that goes, see if I'm able to get that all lined up this week, or if that's something that will have to be worked on after the weekend. I'll just good to be back down here. Hopefully it'll be a productive trip. So y'all have a good one. Down here in Bluefields is day 2. It is late. Woke up this morning, been a long day. Went over to La Castilla and flew over here to the East Coast on Bluefields. Good flight over. Been a long day. Didn't get a whole lot accomplished, but was able to get some stuff done that had been on a list from last trip. Was able to meet up with family. They met me there at the airport, which was nice, and then went over to the Alcaldía. We got a little breakfast, then went over to the Alcaldía, to the government, and got the letter to get the backfill for trying to level up the Pointing property. It's good to have finally gotten that. I need to meet with the company doing the work in the city here, and hopefully next step we'll be able to get some backfill for the property to start leveling it up. After that, met with a contractor. I'm going to meet with him tomorrow morning, see about the demolition. Still talking with another friend, see if he wants to put a bid on it or not, but I haven't been able to meet up with him yet. Other than that, I just ran a few errands, grabbed a few things. Yeah, so good day. Nice to be back. The only real, issue this morning with the airline to come over here. Last trip, no problems. It went very well. For some reason, this trip they implemented a new ticket charging fee. It's like 3 different things, and I always pack light and just do one bag. But yesterday, obviously, when I went shopping, since I wasn't able to get the weed eater, I did not try to ship it over here. So it was just a very small paint sprayer, only weighed 4 or 5 pounds. I was just going to carry that with me, and they had a very hard time with that. Ended up having to check my paint sprayer, which weighed next to nothing, and carry on my bag, which they've always tried to take. And yeah, it's been years since I've had any issues with them. So land over in Bluefields, and for some reason or another, they had put the paint sprayer on another plane. Told me it would be just an hour or so before that arrived. But we had work to do, had to get to the government and meet people, so I figured go back after lunch Just blind luck. When we got back after lunch, I was asking the management there, and the plane landed with the rest of the stuff they were shipping over, so way more than 1 hour. Just got lucky. Gave up the ticket, got the sprayer, and walked on out of there. Ran a few more errands, got a little bit of other stuff done. Like I said, good day other than that. That's the only real issue. But yeah, good day. Good seeing everybody, good catching with everybody. Had a few good meals. Other than that, if there's anything interesting in there, I'll kind of add it in here at the end of the video. Tomorrow, meet with contractor, see about bids, and hopefully soon we'll be able to start the demolition and filling in the well and all that. We did walk over pointing. It has grown up a little bit, but we'll get that knocked out also and just work around that. So y'all have a good one.